Robert Martinez here with Hercules Advertising. The reason why I decided to join the Admin Mastermind is because literally I was hanging out with Brian at the beach and we started talking about different problems and situations that I'm going through in my business. There are a couple people that could probably help you within the mastermind with the different things that you're facing, and made the decision to come over. Main thing I got from the event was brand and how brand is important. Even if you are not posting content, if you have 100 followers, you still have a brand. It's just not portraying what you really want them to know about you, what you really want them to come to you for. With the YouTube and the YouTube strategies, that was a golden piece of, it was a breakthrough for me because I've always wanted to create content. I'm not camera shy per se, so this was just like the last push to I think know more the strategy behind it, right? And what's the outcome with that content creation, right? And that you don't need 100,000 followers to be able to get quality clients from organic content. I think that was the biggest breakthrough for me. I think the most unique thing about this mastermind specifically, since I don't have any other experience with other that I have attended, I have done some, but I think it's you're not gonna be judged, You're gonna be in an environment where you're gonna get that feedback and you're gonna be pushed and you're going to be stretched out of your comfort zone, but it's gonna be in a safe space, right? It's you're gonna have the support to be able to navigate that. Today we had a couple people that were scared to create content, and we're pushing each other to be able to get that done right here, right now. So I think that's something very special about this mastermind. I think the value of being part of the admin community is the brotherhood, right? Admin, even though we have a couple of powerful ladies in here, that brotherhood with fellow male entrepreneurs, it's also very appealing because sometimes you have certain problems that are unique to us, that you can share it, you can get perspectives, and it's not the same sharing with, it's more intimate when you're talking to another man, and maybe they can call you out, and maybe they, and it feels like a brother or like a father. A lot of people don't have a father figure, a lot of people don't have, that person to tell you, hey, stop being a bitch, or hey, stop doing this right now, and some of us need that sometimes. So I think, having a lot of, having that brotherhood, it's I think very valuable. I've known Brian for quite a while, and he's connected me to a couple people that have been very crucial to the growth of my business. But even Charlie yesterday from the Adspend team, he introduced me to two people that are going to solve two key problems within our organization. One being AI and another one being growth. Because sometimes with growth, you lose the systematicity of SOPs, KPIs, process, and all that. And I literally got two connections from the Adspend team to get that fixed. So I think that's very valuable. I think the most important part about paid ads is you have a lot of control over it. Against organic. Right now, you have a lot more control over organic because a lot of strategies and a lot of things that the same platforms are doing for you to have more control over it. But paid ads is something that, it gives you a ROAS. It gives you numbers for you to pull from, and I guess I'm gonna think of a better answer because that's, I wanna think of a better answer.
Sure, well, just think.
All right, why is it important to run ads? Let me talk from my perspective. We, for our agency, we are spending around, 20 to 30K on ads, and we have never done anything organic. So I guess it's important because you can start a business from scratch and not really have to rely on word of mouth or referrals, even though you can do that, but that's not as scalable, right? I think organic and paid ads, they go hand by hand, where they're more scalable, because if you go on volume or if you go on volume and quality for organic, you can still scale. With ads, it might be something where you maybe don't need as much content, as much variation. And if you find a couple things that work, like us, like we found a couple of key ads structures and copy or scripting that works for our business, and that's all we run. and that's it. And that runs our business, and that's how we are able to run our company. So I think it's just more scalable. And me personally, I think you have some control over it when you know what you're doing. If you are not used to investing in yourself, just always know that you have a limited time on this earth, and money you can always get back. Time, you can't, right? So just always think about a mastermind about paying for speed. So you're paying for speed, you're paying whatever amount of money it is, and in one weekend, you're getting years of condensed information that you can jot down, that you can keep, and then implement. Instead of you going through the trial and error, you're still gonna have to go through your own journey, but you're just gonna go through the process way faster. Plus, if you have other like mistakes that you make or things like that, you're still gonna have this brotherhood, this people with you to help you and support you, right? And if you're used to spending money on yourself and you have been in 100 masterminds, I would say this is unique because it's very niche, right? You have a very specific skill set that you're gonna get out of this, and it's not so general where it's not like maybe growing your business or scaling a sales team specifically. This is more about ads, right? And how you scale with ads, specifically YouTube ads. So I think that will be a key component. It's like you wanna still also have specialized knowledge. So when you come to a mastermind like this one specifically, you're acquiring very specialized knowledge.